An important concept in pre-calculus and then calculus is figuring out when functions are greater than zero, greater than or equal to zero, less than zero, etc. So here drawn is the function f of x. When is f of x, for what values of x, is it greater than or equal to zero? Well, I'm going to highlight them. This is greater than zero, zero being the x-axis. This is greater than zero because it's above the x-axis, and so is this. We wanted greater than or equal to zero, so we'll also include where it's equal to zero right at the zeros. So if I was going to describe this, I would say from negative infinity all the way up to -3, but not including -3 because there's an asymptote there. Union from -2, and this time I'm going to use a bracket because I include -2, all the way to 1, bracket, and then I would need another union from 2, but not including 2 because of the asymptote, to infinity. Same thing, if I was going to describe when this function is less than 0, I would highlight just the green portion, not the 0 itself. And so here we would have from -3, which is my asymptote, up to -2, union from 1 to my next asymptote at 2. We're just highlighting the portions that are highlighted in green. And over here, a different function, if we're doing when is g of x greater than 0, well, all of this time that I'm highlighting now, because I said greater than or equal to 0, I'll include my 0. And so we would say bracket -3 until 3 parentheses, because I never really get to 3. When am I less than 0? We'll do that in yellow. That would be these values of x's here. So from 3 to infinity. Whenever you can create a graph, that's always a great way to solve these problems. The next video will show you how to do this kind of thing without a calculator.